tell you she was innocent.
So are the prince and Claudio who accused her upon the error that you heard debated? But Margaret was in some fault for this, although against her will, as it appears in the true course of all the question.
Well, I'm glad that all these things sort so well.
And so am I, being else by faith and force, to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Well, daughter, and you gentlewomen all, withdraw into a chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come hither masked. And Prince and Claudio, promise by this hour to visit me. You know your office, brother. You must be father to your brother's daughter, and give her to young Claudio.
Which I will do with confirmed countenance.
Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, Signor?
To bind me, or undo me, one of them. Signor Leneto, truth it is, good signor, your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
That I, my daughter, let her? 'Tis most true.
And I do with an eye of love requite her.
The sight whereof I think you had from me, from Claudio and the prince. But what's your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical. But for my will is your good will. May stand with ours, this day to be conjoined, in a state of honorable marriage, in which good friar I shall desire help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. Here comes the Prince and Claudio. Good morrow to this fair assembly.
Good morrow, Prince. Good morrow, Claudio. We here attend you. Are you yet determined today to marry with my brother's daughter?
I'll hold my mind was she in Ethiopia.
Call her forth, brother. Here's the friar ready.
Good morrow, Benedict. Why, what's the matter that you have such a February face, so full of frost of storm and cloudiness?
I think he thinks upon the savage bull. Touch, fear not, man. Why, tip thy horns with gold, and all Europe shall rejoice at thee. At once Europe did at lusty Joel, when he would play the noble beast in love. Bull Joel, sir, an aim below, and some such strange bull left your father's cow, and got a calf in that same noble feat, much like to you, for you have just his bleed. For this I owe you. Here comes all the reckonings. Which is the lady I must seize upon?
The same as she, and I do give you her.
Why, then she is mine. Sweet, let me see your face.
No, that you shall not till you take her hand before this friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand before this holy friar. I am your husband, if you like of me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero?
Nothing certainer. One hero died defiled, but I do live. And surely as I live, I am a maid.
To whom a hero that is dead.
She died, my lord, but whilst her splendor lived.
All this amazement can I qualify when after that holy rites are ended, or tell you largely of their hero's death. Meantime, let wonder seem familiar, and to the chapel let us presently.
Fair friar, which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no more than reason.
Why then, your uncle and the Prince and Claudio have been deceived. They swore you did.
Do not you love me?
Troth, no more than reason.
Why then, my cousin Margaret and Ursula are much deceived, for they did swear you did.
They swore that you were almost sick for me.
They swore that you were high and well nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter. Then do not love me?
No, truly, but in friendly recompense.
Come, cousin, I am sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn upon that he loves her, for here's a paper written in his hand, a haunting sonnet of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And here's another, written my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket, containing her reflection unto Benedict.
A miracle. Here's our own hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee.
thee, but by this light I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you, but by this good day I yield upon great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were in consumption.
Peace, I will stop your mouth.
How dost thou, Benedict, the married man?
I'll tell thee what, Prince, a collage with crackers cannot flout me out of my humor. Dost thou think I care for a satire or an epigram? No, if a man will be beaten with brains, he shall wear nothing handsome about him. In brief, since I do propose to marry, I will think nothing to any propose that the world can say against it. And therefore never flaunt at me for what I have said against it. For man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. For thy part, Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee, but in that thou art like to be my kinsman, live, unbruised, and love my cousin.
I had well hoped thou wouldst have denied Beatrice, that I might have cajoled thee out of thy single life, to make thee a double dealer, which out of question thou wilt be, if my cousin do not look exceedingly narrow to thee.
Come, come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lie in our own hearts and our wives' heels.
We'll have dancing afterward.
First of my word, therefore play music. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife, get thee a wife. There is no staff more revered than one tipped with horns.
Hear ye, my lord, your brother John is taken in flight and brought with armed men back to Messina.
Think not on him till tomorrow. I'll devise thee brave punishment for him. Strike up the pipers!
And Johnny Flamingo as the Friar. Chico the Cheetah as the Prince. Sir Dolphington III as Leonardo. Donnie Dolphin as Leonardo's brother. Wolfgang Von Pa as Benedict. Peaches as Claudio. And featuring Beatrix Bourbon as Beatrice. Karma the Unicorn as Hero.